All right, now we're going to get into one of the trademark chokes of Jiu Jitsu. It's the triangle choke from the bottom. A very strong choke. A lot of guys, a lot of fights have ended because of this choke, so it's very effective, and it's definitely one you want to add to your arsenal. So this is how it works. Basically, the triangle choke is a choke with your legs. It's a way to choke a guy out from the bottom with your legs, and this is how you do it. Now, we're going to start right now from what we call the triangle setup position, and we're going to learn about how to get here in a minute, but just for the sake of the technique right now, we're going to start from this leg, one leg being up on the shoulder and crossing your feet just like that. This is the triangle setup position. So when you start with your partner, just put one leg, put one arm underneath your leg and just cross your feet, one leg over his shoulder, crossing your feet just like that. So he's got one head in here and one arm. It's not no arms like that, okay? One arm is in here, okay? You got one leg up on his shoulder, that's all. This is the triangle setup position. All right, this is how we finish the choke from here. So once you get this, you should be able to go right into this move. And like I said, in a minute, we're going to look at different ways to get this position. All right, so here's how we do the triangle choke from here. Once you get here, step one, you want to pass this arm across his face. You can lift your hips up, grab it, and throw it across there just like that. Pass it across his face, and take the same side hand and confirm that grip right there. Once you've got this, step two, you're going to hold his head. And then once you've got his head, then it's okay to release this grip and put this foot on the hip. I don't want to release early because that leaves the door open. That's no good. So after I pass this across, hold his head. Now I got him held down, this foot on the hip, and you want to wiggle north a little bit. And the reason why is because if you're deep underneath the guy, it can be hard to finish the triangle. You got to be really flexible, and most of us are not that flexible. So this is a nice way to get into it. So when I pass this across here, hold his head, foot on the hip, wiggle north, just like a snake. Just scoot north a little bit. And then you want to take your calf that was up on his shoulder, and you want it to bite right across the back of his neck. Just like that. Not on his back. You want it horizontally across the back of his neck. And you can grab your foot there to kind of confirm that. And notice that I've left a little stub right here. That's so that I can pass this leg now over there. And you can see that I've got my foot in the crook of the knee, and I've got this triangle position. Leg, 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 right here. And I can really finish the choke from here. To finish the choke, you want to squeeze your knees together as you pull his head, as you lift the hips. So it's knees together, head pull, hip lift, just like this. And that's the triangle choke. Let me do it from the north view so you can see a little better. So I'm here, and I'm going to start with this triangle setup position with one leg up on his shoulder, one arm in just like this. Step one, take the arm, boom, lift the hips, push it across, and confirm it. Hold his head. Put your foot on his hip, wiggle north a little bit, bite your calf across the back of his neck, grab your foot and pull it up there to secure it. And then once you've got that, he's got no chance to get away. You can take this leg and pass it over. Foot is in the crook of the knee. This is the triangle position. Leg, leg, leg. And to finish the choke, you're going to squeeze your knees together as you pull his head down, as you lift your hips up. All three of those things at once, just like that. Back to triangle setup position here. So it's here. Here's a sequence right here. If he's got his arms down there, that's okay. You can just kind of snake under here just like that. Lift your hips up, shove. Okay, hold, foot, wiggle, wiggle, bite, grab, across the back of the neck, not the back. Most common errors, guys, will do this. No, horizontally across the back of the neck here. And I've left a little stub here. I didn't hold here, I pulled here so that my leg can fit right in there. Check that out. Just like that. Squeeze the legs, pull the head. Just like that. Let's go sideways again. Maybe just at an angle right here so you can see. All right. Triangle setup position. All right. Number one, hand across, confirm. Hold the head, foot in the hip. Wiggle north, bite, grab. Pass the leg over. You're ready to choke him out. Knees together, pull the head down. All right. One more time again. So once you get this position, once you get this triangle set up position, you should just be ready to unleash this sort of cascade, this sequence of techniques. Arm across, confirm, hold the head, foot on the hip, wiggle north a little bit, bite across the back of the neck, confirm that leg by pulling the ankle up. Boom. Practice that sequence over and over. You can practice this at home. You can practice this on a pillow, whatever. One last time, triangle setup. Just like this. If you get this, the triangle should be just a foregone conclusion. You just got to go through these steps. And the good thing about these steps is it never gives him a doorway to get away. I don't release his head at any time so he can raise up and get out of there. He's stuck here. Slam, grab, here, wiggle, bite across the back of the neck. Confirm by holding the ankle. Leg over, knees together, head pull, hips up. Boom. That is the triangle choke from the guard.